Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Creative Compass. Yes, I am a day late. I wasn't even going to show up today, but you know what? This whole little vlog series is about showing up and being accountable, and gosh darn it, I am going to do my best to make that happen even if I might be a little bit late. So please forgive me, but I am here. If you're new to this, if you're new to me, I'm Kim Balthazar. I'm an oil and cold wax abstract artist in northeastern Pennsylvania. And Creative Compass is my weekly vlog series to hold me accountable for all things art related in my world. I do talk about other things a little bit, that can apply to us as just human beings and individuals. And because of this, I always start my week out with an affirmation. And this is the intention that I'm setting for the upcoming week and how I will go about approaching it. This week's affirmation is, you should be so proud of how far you've come. And this couldn't have been a better affirmation to draw on for this week for me, because after 20 years in the same day job, I finally took the leap. Scary, bold, and exactly what I think my soul needed. It was not an easy decision to make. I really loved where I was, and I grew up there a little bit. They were my second family, and it's hard to leave, but I felt like it was time. I was ready for a change, and I didn't want to be comfortable anymore. I've had a lot of changes in the past year, so why not throw another one in, And trusting in myself to grow beyond the familiar is part of what's going to make this chapter extremely powerful. And I really do believe that it's all good things ahead. So let's talk a little bit more about this affirmation, shall we? I know I talk about it a lot, but it's always progress over perfection. Your journey as an artist isn't going to be a straight line. Haha, little pun there. The detours, the doubts, the do-overs, they are all part of the magic of what makes us creative people and what reflects in our art. Okay? So let's just celebrate the fact that you're still showing up. I am going to celebrate that for me today because here I am. All right, so another way to look at this is its growth is in the grit. Okay? Every frustrating layer, every failed piece has shaped you. And you've always learned, evolved, and stretched yourselves in ways that you couldn't have predicted, right? And that is so powerful. So we have to revel in the fact that, we're going to get a little bit dirty down in the weeds, and we're going to have to pick ourselves up time and time again. But that is part of evolution, and evolution as a person, evolution in your art. It's powerful. So it's not going to be easy, but we will get through it. I promise you. And then lastly, I just want to touch on to reflect before you rush. We get so focused on what's next that we forget how much we've already done. How true is this? I am a to-do lister. I always have a million things, a million projects. Everything is going on simultaneously. And I'm always feeling rushed to get to the next thing. So it is really hard for me to just take that moment to look back and realize that I've accomplished a lot more than I give myself credit for sometimes. And I'm sure you have too. So let's just take a minute, breathe, be thankful and grateful for every step we've taken along the way, and look forward to what's next, right? All right, so no more brushing off your progress. It's time to celebrate it. Let's all just celebrate, give ourselves a little pat on the back, shall we? Because you're doing amazing, so keep it up. All right, let us talk about what I have and have not accomplished in my little journal. All right. Before I do that though, if you have a moment from your journey that you are super proud of, I'd love to hear about it. So please let me know. That would be fantastic and inspiring for all of us. All right. So I have to say, with the start of this new day job position, I was really preoccupied and didn't accomplish much as far as my art goes. It happens. It happens as a new journey. Things will settle down in a couple weeks and all will be well again and I can get back on a regular schedule. But for now, I am just happy that out of all the goals that I set, I was able to upload a good chunk of my littles onto the website. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it's kimbalthazar.com. You should check it out. I'm really proud of it, if I don't say so myself. There's a lot of cool things coming, some upcoming online classes and things like that. So sign up for my mailing list on the site if those are the types of things that interest you. I didn't get up as many as I had written down that I really wanted to. Oh well, you know, I will get to them. The deadline, there is no like set deadline to get these done. I am almost there. It was a ton of work. We will get there. And then I also want to put up some of my sold pieces because this is going to be, I like to keep all my sold pieces in there because it's a gallery to remind myself that people really do like my art and I do pretty well with it. And it's a good reference point too for like commissions that I get because people go on and they're like, oh, I really like this piece or I really like this piece. And even though I always stress they are abstract paintings, they will not look the same, sometimes not even close. I could give you, do you like this palette? Because that I can do, but I still can't guarantee like how the colors are going to mix like on the panels or paper. As long as they know up front where I'm coming from, it's still a good reference point. If there's like mark making that they really like, such as, you know, spiral or horizontal lines or things like that. That is another point of reference that they can draw on to let me know what they're thinking about. So the website is the main one. I know, I've been awful. I keep promising you guys this process video. I believe last week I talked about how my computer storage isn't big enough to do these like hour-long files. I did record one. It's not quite as long as what I was hoping for. It is in the editing process. All I have to do is a voiceover yet. I'm hoping to get that done this week. I'm not even going to write it down in the book though, because I don't want to look back next week and be discouraged that here's another week that I didn't get to it. But it is coming, I swear. I know I say that every week, but trust me, it's coming. And that's really all I'm going to put on myself for this week. It is Easter week for all of you Christians out there. I hope you have a beautiful holiday. All my Jewish friends, Passover has started. Wishing you a peaceful holiday. And I hope to see everybody back next week. As always, you can leave a comment. If there's any topic you'd like to see me talk about, let me know. But I just want you to know how much I appreciate you spending a couple minutes out of your day with me. You guys are awesome. And I hope you have a beautiful week. All right, stay creative. I will see you next week. Bye.